Alright, it's that time. So yes, it's that time of the year where we're gonna go through my WWE predictions I made at the start of 2018, and we're gonna see how I did. So how about we just jump right into it?
Prediction number 1. Roman Reigns will have 3 Universal title reigns. WrestleMania won't be one of them.
So yeah, and this one's a bit of a shock because Roman didn't even win the title at WrestleMania. Because Vince called audible on Roman, because Roman didn't get the reaction Vince wanted, so it's sort of, I don't know, can you say Roman's out there for reaction? Or not? But yeah, either way, this would have been wrong anyway, since Roman had only one Universal title reign, and he won that title at SummerSlam, and then Roman would hold on to it for a couple months until he had to relinquish it when he got leukemia. So yeah, I was expecting Roman to maybe win it and then be in a game of hot potato with the Universal title, and that's how he gets the 3, but that didn't even happen. But yeah, Roman Reigns, hope you do well in your battle against leukemia. So yeah, this one's wrong. Terrible way to start the video.
Prediction number 2. Every pay-per-view in 2018 will see lower ratings than last year's version of that same event, unless we get a new pay-per-view.
No. I believe, well, we had Evolution, so that's a new pay-per-view, so it was going to do better regardless. And then we had those glorified house shows in Saudi Arabia and Australia, so they were going to do better regardless. And of course, there was at least, even with those not there, there was at least a few pay-per-views, I believe, that did better than last year. So yeah, this one's wrong. So yeah, Vince, good job. Good job. Good job, Vince. You figured it out. You figured it out. Good job.
Prediction number 3. Bray Wyatt will win a match at WrestleMania this year.
Nobody helped Matt Hardy win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania. So this one should be correct, but I said Bray Wyatt would win a match at WrestleMania, not help somebody win a match at WrestleMania. So this one's wrong. At least he got a Mania moment.
Prediction number 4. Brock Lesnar will sign a new deal with WWE and will be back wrestling in the company by the end of 2018.
Correct! Correct, I got this one right. I told you all Brock Lesnar was going to re-sign. Well, Brock Lesnar retaining the Universal title at WrestleMania was an indication that Brock did re-sign with the company because originally Brock's contract was going to be up after Mania 34 and he was going to drop the title to Roman. But I need to sign an extension, and it looks like he's signed another extension, so he's probably going to be here after Mania 35. But yeah, hey, another prediction correct.
Prediction number 5. Another jobber will become WWE or Universal Champion as a result of the Superstar shakeup in 2018.
So yeah, the whole premise of this pay-per-view was that I was thinking WWE was going to do this again, since WWE has a knack for doing the same old shit. And I was thinking if this was going to happen, it was either going to go to Heath Slater or Kurt Hawkins, because Heath's got a lot of attention with his tag team with Rhino to try and make Heath look tough. And of course, they paid a lot of attention to Kurt Hawkins' losing streaks. I was thinking maybe one of those two, but neither didn't even come close. But yeah, so another wrong prediction. At least we had worthy champions. I don't know what, well, depending on what your take is with Brock Lesnar. So yeah, another wrong prediction.
Prediction number 6. The main event picture will consist of AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Miz, Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, Bray Wyatt, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, and Drew McIntyre.
Now, this one, I'm not sure how you want to score this one, because, believe it or not, a lot of the names I mentioned in this prediction were in the main event picture at some point in 2018. I think out of all of them, the one that was the least in the main event picture was Bray Wyatt. And maybe Finn Balor, but that was it, because Bray Wyatt was teaming with Matt Hardy. But yeah, a majority of them, and you can say Bobby Roode too, so a majority of them were in the main event picture. So I think for this one, I'm going to score it 1 for each. So yeah, 1 for yes and no. Let's just move on to the next one.
Prediction number 7. John Cena will win none of the pay-per-view matches he competes in 2018.
Correct!
Now, this prediction I expected to get wrong, because after I make this one, I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? John Cena just pulled politics on any young guy worth a damn, and he'll make this prediction wrong. But yeah, well, if you count Super Showdown or Greatest Royal Rumble as a pay-per-view, which I personally don't, then this one's wrong. But since I don't count either, including Crown Jewel as a pay-per-view, I just call them glorified house shows. I'm going to say this one's correct, because Cena didn't even win any of the pay-per-view matches he was in. Let's name them off. Royal Rumble, lost. Elimination Chamber, lost. Fastlane, lost. WrestleMania, got embarrassed. 0-4. But hey, if there's any prediction to get right, I guess it's this one. I still can't believe John Cena didn't even win a single pay-per-view match this year. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Prediction number 8. Dolph Ziggler will be released from his contract by the end of 2018, but will have a good year.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
So yeah, this prediction is another interesting one, because this one's sort of a tie, because, well, Dolph didn't get released, but he did have one of his best years since 2016, if not the early 2010s, like 2011 or 2012. Like, Dolph was pretty well in the main event picture. He got an Like, he originally was going to start the year off United States champion, then he relinquished the title by leaving the ring. Then he won the Intercontinental Championship, and he became Raw Tag Team Champions with Drew McIntyre. But looks like maybe 2019 might be Dolph's final year, because he's looking to go back into being below the mid-card, just to put NXT talent over. But hey, at least Dolph had one of his best years, and he showed what kind of talent he is when he's booked correctly. So this one, I'm going to go 1 for each.
Prediction number 9. Drew McIntyre will be one of 3 NXT call-ups after WrestleMania.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Alright, so this is another tied prediction, because Drew McIntyre did get called up to the main roster after WrestleMania. But it was mainly as a result of the Superstar shakeup, but we'll say it's after Mania, because the shakeup does happen after Mania. But there was more than 3 call-ups. There was like AOP. There was No Way Jose, Drew McIntyre. Who else? We also had Andrade Cien Almas. And we also had the Iconics, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. So there was at least 5 call-ups. Well, so I don't count Sanity, because Sanity didn't officially debut on the main roster till after Money in the Bank. So yeah, there were 5 call-ups, but Drew McIntyre was one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll mark this one also 1 for each.
Prediction number 10. An NXT call-up from this year will be world champion by the end of 2018.
For the longest time in this prediction, I thought it was going to be Drew McIntyre, because Drew came close on a couple occasions. But didn't even happen. We barely had any world title changes this year. Like the only Universal title changes, I'll name them here. SummerSlam, Roman Reigns. Crown Jewel, Brock Lesnar. In terms of the WWE, there was only 1 title change, and that was Daniel Bryan beating AJ Styles on the Go Home SmackDown before Survivor Series. So yeah, this one is badly wrong. But hey, Drew McIntyre is supposed to be getting a main event push. Maybe that means he'll get a Universal title run someday. But we'll have to wait and see.
Prediction number 11. The Miz will become WWE or Universal Champion.
No, Miz didn't even come close to the WWE title. He at least won the Intercontinental title again to help make that title prestige and relevant again. Like, maybe 2018 wasn't the year he got it done, but hey, you know, the stones were set in place for it to happen in 2019. Maybe at Mania 35, so yeah. Maybe not this year, but Miz will for sure become WWE Champion in 2019. Like, everything's set in place for it. But hey, wouldn't that have been nice to get it right in 2018?
Prediction number 12. Undertaker will compete at WrestleMania this year.
Correct!
What the hell did I tell you is here? Undertaker didn't just compete at WrestleMania. He owned John Cena at WrestleMania. He beat John Cena in 3 minutes. He squashed John Cena at WrestleMania. I can't believe that happened. I guess you could say Cena losing in 3 minutes to The Undertaker. I guess that's karma for 13 years of John Cena pulling politics and burying talent that's been better than him. But hey, how about that? Undertaker wins easily. He even competed in a couple other matches because he completed some matches overseas against Triple H and Shawn Michaels at Super Showdown and Crown Jewel. So we had a couple good appearances. So yeah, Undertaker got me a prediction right. How about that?
Prediction number 13. The company will be in so bad a shape that WWE will announce major changes coming to the company by the end of 2018.
Yeah, I don't need to look this one up any further to know this one is the truth. Because 2018 was just a trash year for WWE. It was fucking terrible. Like, the company is bad. It's at its all-time shittiest. Like, the ratings are lower than what it was in the early to mid-90s, the pre-Attitude Era. Like, I think when you get a 1.58 rating on the Go Home Raw, the TLC, it justifies how bad this company is. But will Vince actually listen to our critiques and take our analysis more serious? Probably not, because that would require too many brain cells. Plus, there's already a lot of rumor changes coming to WWE in 2019, of course. You know, with SmackDown moving to Fox and going back to Friday nights, possibly becoming a flagship show. You know, a lot of things are changing in 2019. So yeah, this wasn't really much of a prediction. I think it was just stating the obvious. But yeah, either way, another easy prediction right.
Prediction number 14. Both the men's and women's Money in the Bank contracts will be cashed in successfully on the same night.
So yeah, this one was wrong immediately at Money in the Bank because Alexa Bliss won the women's Money in the Bank contract, and then 2 hours later, she went in and cashed in successfully on Nia Jax to win the Raw Women's title. And the men's one was the main event of Money in the Bank, which was won by Braun Strowman. And either way, it would have been wrong regardless, since when Braun did cash in on Hell in a Cell, it was unsuccessful. When he technically tied with Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell, since Brock Lesnar interfered, since it was ruled a no contest. So yeah, either way, this was going to be wrong. Don't worry. Someday, it's going to happen eventually. Someday. And of course, my final predictions were my 15th and 16th one were for the men's and women's Royal Rumble. The men's one, I got it correct because I said it would be Shinsuke Nakamura, and he owned it. It was his moment. But hell yeah, got one there. And the women's one, I got it wrong because I said Becky Lynch because I forgot about Asuka. Because to be perfectly honest, I thought Asuka was going to get a women's title match at the Rumble. Until they said they needed all women on deck for the Women's Royal Rumble. So yeah, but hey, you know, getting a Rumble wrong, I guess it was just destiny for me, I guess. Maybe I'll have better luck in 2019 this time. Now that I know the circumstances for the Women's Rumble, I'll be more prepared next time. So yeah, in terms of my predictions, the final total tally should be 8 for yes and 11 for no, so not good, but I don't even could say it's 100% terrible. Like, I was close to getting half of them right. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm going to try and do a new format for it next year, so I don't get a gazillion of them wrong. But yeah, I'll have the 2019 one up in a couple weeks. You know, I'm in the midst of working on it right now. I got a couple predictions lined up, ready to go. So yeah, stay tuned to that. But yeah, let's hope 2019 is better. I mean, you can't do any worse than 2018, right? But, yeah, I think I'm done with this. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, I'll see most of you in 2019. Peace out.